Thatcher was in the right place at the right time.
Dad, can I work the griddle? Can I?
Sure. You're gonna be my short order man. BLTs, burgers, club sandwiches. Maybe we'll even change the name of the place to Thatcher and Son. What do you think about that, Court?
Easy, Drew. We've got to get the bank loan and mortgage the house a second time.
Yeah, she's right, gang. Gotta get 60 grand for the bank. Piece of cake.
Well, Dad, if this place is so great, why is it for sale?
Well, the guy you just met, Tony, he owns it with his brother, George. Their parents are kind of sick, so they got to move to a warm climate. George went to Arizona to find a new place.
Tony seems like a good man.
He is. And if I can get the 60 grand right away from the bank, he'll give me a break on the price. And he and George are gonna hold 20%. This place is a gold mine. You guys are gonna love working here.
Mom, do I have to work in this burger joint?
It's a family restaurant.
I don't know, working with your parents, it's embarrassing.
You're always embarrassed. You wear a mustache.
I'm going on the record now. I will not touch burgers or meat of any kind.
Fine. You can make salads.
Okay.
And you're gonna study accounting, right?
Yeah.
Well, you can handle the books.
What's your job? Official greeter?
Andrew J. Thatcher, proprietor.
Oh, true. It could be a wonderful thing for Corky. When you graduate from high school, you'd have a place to go to. A place of your own. But wait. I'm getting ahead of myself. We might not get the bank loan.
We're gonna get it. Right, partner?
Right, partner.
Something unclear there, Mr. Brewster?
No, I'll be done in a moment.
I can explain anything in there.
Not necessary. Oh, by the way, that sound is no reflection on your application. It's just a nervous little reading habit. Just ignore it. Well, I wish I could give you good news, Mr. Thatcher, but I can't. Besides your financial situation, nothing on your resume tells me that you know how to run a restaurant.
Well, my grandfather had a restaurant. I grew up in restaurants. I was a cook in the Navy. I know a lot about it.
I'm sorry.
I appreciate your concern, but this is very important to me. I don't mean to offend you, but please, can I talk to your supervisor?
Well, best thing I can do is to go over your application with the vice president.
Well, that'd be fine. How soon will I be hearing something?
I'll contact you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
How can you just take time off from work? Isn't the boss going to find out?
He's not gonna find out. I'll tell him I'm going out of town on some family business. I want to spend some time in the restaurant before the deal closes. You know, get a feel for the place, meet the chef, and it'd be great for the kids, too. They can come by after school.
That's going to be okay with the owner?
Tony suggested it. He wants it to be a happy partnership.
Maybe we shouldn't get the kids all excited. The bank could still turn you down.
So I'll go to another bank. I'm gonna get this money.
What makes you so sure?
Sometimes when you're playing baseball, you step up to the plate, you just know you're gonna hit a home run. You know, it's rare, but in that moment, you feel invincible. That's how I feel now, Lip.
Here you go, kiddo. These are the books I told you about.
Thanks. Look, I'm really sorry about Phil. First he promised he'd be here, and then he called and said he got stuck in a meeting. He's being incredibly rude.
It's okay, Ellie. We understand the state he's in.
I wish he did. You know, last night he calls me on his cellular phone. He's in the shower. He had his cellular phone in the shower.
Couldn't he get electrocuted from that?
If he did, he probably wouldn't even notice.
Listen, Ellie, we're not marriage counselors, but sooner or later, he's going to have to calm down and talk about this.
If nothing else, just to find out what he's feeling.
Since he's not here, how are you feeling?
I picked her up today.
You did?
Oh, she smells so wonderful. And The only thing that's different about her is her little toes. I mean, you can hardly tell that she's a Down's child.
Ellie, she's your child who happens to have Down syndrome.
Listen, I need to talk about the choices.
Well, you can keep her, give her up for adoption, or send her to a foster home.
Did you ever consider any of those options?
We didn't. But every family is individual.
You know, our experience has been very good. So because of that, when we first started counseling, we tried to lean parents toward our point of view.
Yeah, but we don't do that anymore. It's up to you and Phil to choose. We just give you the facts.
You guys really are saints, you know that?
Well, Libby'd be the first person to tell you she wasn't a saint.
Oh.
And I'd be the second.
We're no saints, I assure you.
Hello. Where are you? Okay, I'll ask. Drew, Phil apologizes, and he wants to know if you'll meet him across the street in Lefty's bar.
It's gonna be a restaurant, man, huh? Yeah, sure. I can see you doing real well at that.
Well, thanks.
Look, Drew, I really appreciate you coming down. I really do. And I'm not gonna do what I did to you the last time.
No phone calls?
None, I promise. I'm gonna get into some pretty heavy stuff, you know? I mean, that's why I picked this place. It's a man's place, you know? Tie one on and we'll really get into it.
You think drinking's gonna help?
I don't know. I never drink. But, that's what men do, right?
Well, it's not what I do, but if you want a drink, fine, order one. I'll have a beer.
Bartender. What should I order?
What do you like?
I had a banana daiquiri once.
I don't think they have banana daiquiris here. How about a beer?
2 beers, your best. And we'll have them over there. Don't get me wrong, Drew, I really like kids. But I could have been very happy without ever having any. But, Ellie wanted kids. I bit the bullet, and this is what I got. Look, I'm not really like you. I'm shallow. Maybe I'm a bad guy. Maybe I stink, but I just don't see myself with a handicapped kid, okay? I mean, it's just not me.
Hey, Phil. I felt just like you. I said to myself, this can't be happening to me. Normal me? 2-car, suburban, little league me? Hey, this only happens to those people. But you know what? There are no those people. It's only us. After a while, you start accepting it, and you start appreciating the good things.
Look, forget it. I just don't want any part of it. I didn't want a kid to begin with.
Why not?
Because
Because what?
Oh, just because. Look, do me a favor, will you? Don't get nosy, huh?
Hey, Phil. You know something? I think you need a banana daiquiri.
Corky, I don't know if we should be in here. Maybe we should wait for Dad.
Tony said we can look around. Look at it.
Cork, you really shouldn't touch that.
Please do it, Becca. Please.
Cork, I don't know.
Do it with me, please.
Oh, all right. Cheeseburger, 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 fries.
Cheeseburger. No fries, no chips.
Cheeseburger, cheeseburger, fries.
Cheeseburger.
Hello. I'm Becca Thatcher, and this is my brother Corky. We're Drew Thatcher's kids. He's buying the place.
And this is my spot. I'm a new short ornament.
You are the new short order man?
Who are you?
Me? I am Hans Leitkin. And until a few moments ago, I was the chef. Goodbye.
What's his problem?
Tony says the chef quits all the time. He's just a hothead. It doesn't mean anything.
Dad, I don't understand. Is he the boss or are we the boss?
That's a good question. We're going to be the owners. But we need Hans. He's a great cook. You ever taste French fries like that?
Can I still with the grill sometime?
Hey, didn't I say you were going to be my short order man?
Good night, Dad.
Sleep tight, pal.
You too.
Well, I went over this with a few people, and I'm happy to say it's looking good.
It is?
Yes, Mr. Thatcher, I think we can make this work.
Well, thank you, Mr. Brewster. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. But the man you should really thank is Phil Cooper.
Did you say Phil Cooper?
Yes, he's one of our best customers. I understand he called our president at 2 in the morning. Your friend is quite a character.
Yes. Yeah. Sure is.
Fine.
I still can't get over Phil Cooper. Are you sure you didn't tell him?
I swear, Lib. I mentioned in passing about the restaurant and the bank loan. I didn't even say which bank.
Well, he must have found out on his own. Did you call and thank him?
Oh, I've been trying to. Even Ellie doesn't know where he is. He's probably out somewhere wheeling and dealing.
He's a strange guy.
Yeah.
What do you think he's going to do about the baby?
I have no idea. What about Ellie?
I think she wants that little girl. She hasn't told Phil yet, but she gave her a name. Terry.
God. I hope they can hold that marriage together. Good night.
Good night.
Think that'd be a good place for the jukebox?
Yeah,
Did you break the ice with Hans yet?
I'm scared of Hans.
Oh, listen, in a couple of days, we're gonna be taking over. So you're gonna make friends with Hans. Believe me, he's not as crazy as he seems. Just go in the kitchen and say hello.
Come with me.
I gotta run to the bank. Just do it. I guarantee you, he won't bite.
Yeah? You want something?
No.
Then what are you doing here?
I came to bake the ice. My father says I'm not as crazy as I seem to be.
I understand. You think you know how to make hamburgers.
I do know how to make hamburgers.
I will be the judge of that. Put on an apron.
You're going to love this guy. He's a great pediatrician. He's also an expert on Down syndrome. Believe me, that's a hard combination to find.
Thanks, Lou. I still have so many questions.
Well, he'll have all the answers, at least the medical ones.
Well, there seems to be so much to know.
There is. If you decide to keep Terry, you're going to have to understand the medical and psychological lingo, all of the legal questions. You're going to have to become an expert.
Sounds like a full-time job.
It can be. And you're going to have to become a fighter.
Me?
Yep. And you're going to have to learn to question authority. I love that part.
Gee, I don't know. I was brought up to respect people in authority.
Well, respect them, but question them. It's good for them. Keeps them honest.
I know it's late, Drew, but I had to talk. Sorry to get you out of bed.
Hey, no problem.
You really helped me, Phil. There was another offer on that restaurant. If I didn't get that loan, could have been all over.
It's nothing. So when does the deal close?
Soon. You know, that was the nicest surprise I ever got. I really don't know how to thank you.
Well, just don't try to kiss me, okay?
So how you doing, Nutsy?
Not good. Ellie's growing real attached to the baby. I'm scared, Drew. I'm really scared.
Of what?
I don't want to lose Ellie. But what if she really wants this? Our lives would be completely changed. We'd become one endless